Looks like we are ready to go. Welcome everyone. Hello. Solo. Welcome everyone. Hello to another YouTube live streaming session. 29th of July, 9 a.m. We have 2 more days for this week and this month, and we are currently into 2 trade. I just entered the third trade for myself, and let's jump right back into the not back. Let's jump into the charts and see what's happening. Make sure to like this stream and subscribe to the channel. If you're new, we are every day here, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. And if it's get boring, we play Counter Strike. So let's start by Euro USD because the other trades are running, and this one is what I just entered, and send the analysis into the school community. Link in the chat if you want to join. It's free. Looking at daily, this is the area that we've been talking about it throughout the week. And the nice thing about these live streams is that if you don't know me and you don't trust me, you're right to do. And you have to go back, check my YouTube channel, see we are coming every day and we are doing same thing over and over. And we've been talking about pretty much same concepts for the last 6 years in this channel. So nothing new. We're not gonna make you millionaire. You're not gonna be overnight rich here. If you're here for that or any type of signal, you can go. But if you're here to learn, I'm glad to have you guys here. Alright, so yeah, this Euro USD throughout the week we've been talking about this as a potential sell. It did show a lot of sell momentum, but didn't really work out, didn't really break the lows. And to me, the more the low is being respected while DMA is bearish and candles are respecting it, the better that setup is. There should be a complete opposite side of what retail see and what I see, and if that's very obvious, it's very good. For example, right now in here, if this low or support is created and this is more inside of it, you can see this is in 1 hour. So we had a little bit of fake out. They would call it a fake break, and now is above it, respecting it, and the daily it's in this very important zone. But looking at DMAs, we're bearish. Looking at levels, it's being respected, and almost that beautiful M formation. And an M formation that respects the levels and DMA in a downtrend is what we look for basically. We look for a pair that it's in momentum. How do we know it? When it's in daily, DMA is in a nice cross, nice momentum, and then we want to see kind of a M formation type. Different time frame can show. Right now it's very visible in 1 hour. A high of yesterday was met today at Asian session. That formed a little M that respects the level and respecting the, if you look at 3 hour, respecting the DMA as well. That's why this is a good setup. I entered with a stop loss of 30 pips, 32, 3 pips, was around here above this level. And so that's about Euro USD. The next one is USD CHF that we entered. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put this on my journal. Just give me a second. We took Wednesday, Euro USD, sell, link for trading views there, 1% risk, and the dollar amount. Alright, so that's about this one. So we took USD CHF on Monday, and then we took Euro JPY in Tuesday, and we are taking Euro USD today. So every day we are entering one trade, we are not closing any of them. Okay, that's the hybrid day trade swing, because by the end of the week most likely something gonna happen and we're gonna close it. We don't usually take it. Last week we took GJ, it was a loss. This week, so it's normal. The wicks that are into consolidation, and if all the rules are fit, it's the best wicks to enter. However, it won't move most of the time. And there is another wicks that it just pushes without any kind of giving you entry. And this is the reason it happened so much to me that I changed my behavior of managing my trade to holding it. If it doesn't work in the week and everything is still there and it's safe to hold, I will hold. And if it's a small loss or a small win, but the situation is not looking like I want to hold it, or it's not really confirmed all the way, it's like 50-50, the best way to say is that if it's less probable compared to the time that I entered and it's end of the week, I'll close them. Maybe small loss, small profit. But if the probability is intact during the week and I'm still in the trade, I will hold it. You see? So Euro USD we entered today, USD CHF we entered on Monday here. If you remember, we entered and it just pushed straight up 35-40 pips up. If you're a day trader, you could have just take it there and get out, I'm still into this trade without making any, without kind of doing anything. I think it's just break even. Yeah, just break even. No take profit or anything. This level would be good to if you wanna take some profit. But me personally, I'm looking for here and here to take profit. Okay. So that's about USD CHF. There's nothing really to say. It pushed up and consolidating there. The consolidation is respecting the levels and DMAs. I know it's broken, but it's it's a week in 3 hour. Or this break is in a session changeover who came right back up. And this one again turned to a bullish engulfing. So, and looking at daily, it's all bullish, right? And USD CHF tends to do that a lot. You can see that's how it basically works. Or we can show here. It's slow movements pair. Sometimes it goes crazy couple days. It should be my lucky day if we catch that. With the first push that we had yesterday, I honestly thought we were about to see it happen. But not yet. We'll see. As of right now, I do see that they came at the high of the week or high of previous day, throwing some wicks up there. But I bet a lot of people, even I personally used to look for midweek reversal at the Wednesday, looking at the solid trend line, a high that being trapped, and I wanted to see a reversal. That can come back to the DMAs or level, or can trap everybody at this high and just smash through. No matter what, we're gonna stay in it to see and experience. The next trade was Euro JPY. This is what we took yesterday. The moment of entry, again we had a nice 34, 35, 40 pips of push. So this week we had every trade pushed to our direction for a little 40 pips, or it's a 1-to-1 and then coming back and playing. We'll see how it's gonna turn. Overall, everything looks good. And especially one thing I like about Euro JPY, it's the fact that it's above yearly moving average, and for the past let's do it actually from here. That's where the price is. It's been 190 days that Euro JPY did not really break the high other than here with the massive coming back down from it. And although price stayed above yearly moving average, didn't come close to it. And here we had this kind of a consolidation after that high being broken for another 60 something days, sorry. It generated a lot of liquidity. It's been consolidating around here for half of the year almost, and now we do see momentum. Now we see cross with the respect and continuation of breaking the high and coming down with the respect aligned with all other time frame. That's why I'm very positive about both of these trades, Euro JPY and USD CHF. Both of them, we called it, sorry, not called it, we didn't traded them for almost so long. Euro JPY we took couple times, I believe. We took this on Euro JPY. One trade we took on Euro JPY. And maybe one loss as well. Let's take a look at June. I don't have the access to journal for 100 days now. I have for 30 days. But let's quickly take a look at this month for myself. Euro JPY, no. Okay, so Euro JPY, July 22nd, we took the trade. We win. It was a win. It was 1% risk, but 0.30% close. So it was kind of we closed it before. It says closed due to lack of momentum and being end of the week. That's my description of the trade. So with let's take a look at 22nd of July. That's basically here. So we took this trade last week. This was around probably here, 22nd. This is here. So we took the trade here. It was end of the week, and it went to up here. We closed it with a little bit of profit, and it's still playing around there, so we took another trade. Basically our entry is a little bit higher than previous one. So now there's a couple of things to observe. One, did you see the power of journaling? I could just go back in a second and figure out what the hell did I do in this pair and realize that, it was a good thing or a bad thing. Everything at the second. The same journal that the Excel that I use and I designed it myself. Well, nowadays with the AI, it's not really a hard thing to do, but it is into the community. I think it's part of Protocol 369 course. In there, you will get access to the link that you can download this Excel for yourself, have it on your phone, and everywhere you go, or your PC, and you can be updated on your journals. So, these are the reasons that I think Euro JPY is a really nice trade. I took this trade once and I had to close it due to the lack of momentum, and now I'm in it again trying to catch the same trade. Okay, and USD CHF also. What I was trying to say is that USD CHF and Euro JPY it was into this consolidation for quite some times, and it was great that we didn't trade them, and we waited all the way to now. Now that is finally the time, I'm excited to see it. That's why I'm happy to see them playing out. All right, let's take a look at the rest. Bro, whatever I try to explain a lot or whatever, it takes 15 minutes. I don't know. So US30, We talked about it yesterday, and my opinion was that by 9:30 they're gonna push it down, stop onto DMA. They did it with one candle and then came back up, but now you can see that thing is happening more, and it's coming down to the level, to the DMA. It actually looking sick for today. It's right at the level. And if you want to enter here, we have a 15 minutes time. Let's see. $52,080. Let me take a look at these trades. Get in there. We are safe. I can do it. I was just checking to see if I be able to take another trade with the current trades running and all, and looks like I can. I'm gonna open this. So 52,100 would be around here. $52,200. So 52,200 is the second DMA, daily DMA, and 52,100 or 52,000 would be below the other level. I can't do it here. 52,100 would be below the level. 52,200 is the next level. So we can either enter now, have a stop loss below here with the smaller position, or have a pending order here. So the stop hunt at 9:30 might hit this one and then push it up. Looking at, if you want to enter now. Honestly, I think it's good to enter. It looks good. If you want to wait for the next one, I think I would be entering because I don't really care about position size. But it's perfectly at the 3-hour and 1-hour DMA. Even if it decides to hit that DMA before going, I mean, if it decides to stop onto that 52,200 before going, my stop loss would be alright. So we'll see. Let me add it to my journal too. So 2 trade for today. So 53,000 would be an all-time high that it can be met, or 53,200. My bad. What is it? 53,037. That's definitely, if it starts to be up, we're probably going up there again. It's 30 minutes. Okay, cool. That is your USD. Sorry, USD. I want to tell my guy. I want to send him. I just told him. He's probably sitting right at truck right now. The reason I have US30 on 5 minute, guys, is I want to see the behavior of this candle at the level. It's more of an experiment for myself. And we have about 8 minutes. We took the trades that we wanted to take. Yeah, I can start the run, start the game, but we gotta wait today because we have this US30. Good for content. Chat, you're so silent. Talk. Let's talk. Tell me how you're doing. Tell me what you do today. What trades are you in? Talk to me. Check something real quick. Just kicking some people out of the fucking DNA. That was super large. Let's do the same thing on DNA. Thank you, brother. Let's hope that it works too, so we can have fun. It's like I removed the rest before. Cool. So we are witnessing a 5 minutes bullish engulfing right at the level. Okay, so this actually would be a nice lesson for fractal nature of the market too. Fractal nature of the market is basically where these lower, so let's say a week in daily or 3 hour or 1 hour, it can start by that bullish engulfing and how slowly it will change its structure. I want to witness the change of behavior that candles have when, let's say, you see the candles have a sell momentum coming to a DMA that says buy or it's bullish. So I want to see how that's gonna work, you know. Looking good. Let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD is coming up. I knew I could wait for it because if you look at 15 minutes, it didn't have the cross, and in 30 minutes it did have the cross, but it, didn't retest it. Usually there is a retest after the cross 95% of the time. But I didn't want to wait that long. That little bit of a drawdown really is not important to me, and that little bit extra position size that could be open, these are very small things that you shouldn't really consider those. If you think that your USD is gonna drop for 280 pips, who cares if you entered here or 10 pips above, right? But if you're looking for 30 pips, then yeah, you wanna wait for another 10 pips to go up so you see a 40 pips drop. Take a look at this. No, we're good. We're gonna keep it like this. If you didn't do it already, like the stream, please. Let's take a look at USD CHF, showing the drop right now. It's right at 30 minutes DMA so far. And your JPY is slowly gaining some momentum after that bullish engulfing. 2 minutes to 9:30. I'm gonna put that back in 5 minutes and see. There is two different sides to looking at this right now in 5 minutes on US30. One side is to see the behavior if you're right, and one side is to see the behavior if you're wrong. We don't know that yet, that if you're right or wrong in this trade. However, seeing that candle and how it behaves, no matter what it does, it would be a great things to learn, great things to witness. It will help you learn more about candles behavior. Even with me 10 years of watching these candles, I still looking at them and it's fascinating. It's crazy, honestly. This, if I put it here, this is basically, I think it's so this one, you can see, if you would have witnessed this, you can see how candles avoid touching it. This is 5 minutes, and how starting to run away, and then do the same thing with this one, followed by a big ass gap. So what I'm trying to do is to witness the same thing. So this 9:30, we are right at 9:30. The next candle came down, respected, did not break it. The new open is not even below the level. So let's watch and see. Let me open my MT5. So everything is on 30 minutes, yes. The Euro JPY is okay. He closed a bullish candle. Euro USD closed a big bullish candle too. That wouldn't be good for us. And USD CHF also closed. Let me show you guys too. So far USD CHF and Euro USD does not go to our direction. It's on, well, USD CHF is coming back from the profit and Euro USD is going to draw down. On the other hand, Euro JPY is running to profit and US30 is basically there. We'll see what happens. But I can see on my MT5, you're not seeing it here. The madness that started to happen. Up until now, it was slow, just like what you're seeing. But now, US30 is definitely, you can see that the volume is coming in. Madness started. I would say this candle, if we want to see push to the upside, this candle would also close as a bullish engulfing prior to the, compared to the one next, right before it. And if we don't get the bullish engulfing, we're probably gonna see the next level too. That's my guess. The nice thing about the Euro JPY and USD CHF was that the swap was positive. So I think, let me tell you, for the last 3 months, I paid around $300 swap, and that's with a lot of trades being positive. I'm looking at it, $12 positive swap, $5 positive swap. That's like after a couple of days of waiting. Negative $2, $7. Would be negative $20 swap, or then negative 27, and then when it's positive, it's like $4. See, 36 cents positive, but the one above it is minus 22 on swap. So yeah, with all these, I pay about $300 swap, around $1,000 in commission, so $1,200 this month, last 3 months in commission and swap. So that should something. Sometimes you should consider that too, especially on Wednesday. It's more. I don't even know the rules. My friend explained me once, but I'm a businessman, and I know every business comes with the cost. You can't run a store without paying the rent and electricity and all. So this swap and commission is also the cost. So it's 3 second, 2 second, 1. Okay, so the level is broken officially. Level is officially broken in US30, so it would be a riskier trade from now. The probability is less. I'm not gonna close anything because my stop loss is around here, and there is this level that can be stopped, or just one candle pushing it up can turn the whole thing into a week. We have about 30 minutes, almost 25 minutes for the hourly candle close, Even 15 minutes, you have 10 minutes. So even this candle can go lower. That's what we are witnessing, right? I have 10 minutes here that you can see. We'll see if the 10 minutes it doesn't show here. Anyway, we will see. You can see that in 10 minutes also you can turn to the week. Yeah, so you can't really judge it by the only one, but I would prefer to see a bullish engulfing. We'll see this. So US30, Euro USD, we have it here. US30, Euro USD down here, Euro JPY, and USD CHF. Can go to 30 minutes. I'm gonna keep all of them on 30 minutes. Okay. And I guess we can have some plays. I'll do some more. What's up, everyone? Welcome. If you're new to the channel, there is a link in the chat for our free community. Join, and we're here live every day. Currently at 4 trade that you can see on the left. Sorry. Yeah, left. And make sure to like it and subscribe. So once we took all the trades, now it's just time to wait. That's a great thing that we do warm-ups. Don't kill me, I'm trying to adjust my aim. So the JPY looks like going nicely. Looks like we're warmer a little bit. It's definitely warmer. looks like we're ready to go. Choose a casual game. Let's go. We can warm up in a game. So US30. Let's do this. Choose all the stops. US30 looking like it's gonna have a comeback. I don't know this city. Drawdown on US30 and Euro USD. Up on Euro JPY and USD CHF. Euro JPY going nicely, to be honest. USD CHF not really scary, but okay. Ball has been played. Not a big fan of this map, but it's okay. Survive. There's no problem there. Wrong time to call me, man. Sorry, we're hearing the WhatsApp call. Bad timing. That's just try the bomb. That's nice. USD and Euro JPY is kind of look like we're against each other. It looks like. Sometimes the behavior might be same, but like it wouldn't get the momentum. You know, like Euro JPY pushing up, Euro USD pushing up, it level. You know, but the other one is into the momentum. So, and we lost. Let's hope they win. It's got me 7 times last night. I just found out that there is a school community for CS2 for $20 a month. And they make you pro. School communities are funny. I just joined a couple of them about music production that I needed yesterday. What? It was 3-2 and some nice damage there. So right now the best one for us is Euro JPY, and the rest are coming down. The USD CHF is nice. So yeah, Euro JPY is good, going to our favor, but Euro USD and USD CHF are not, and as well as US30. We'll see what happened. Let me check again. And I was wondering what that Twitter picture too. US30 going right to the next level. Damn. Let me quickly take a look at let's quickly put that in 30 minutes and go over the stuff here. So US30, it's reaching the other level here. Our stop loss is below that. It's 52,100. So if it continue to drop to the lower level than that, then it would be stopped out. But you can see that it's right here. If I would put the pending order right now, it would just start to get activated, not to see this little bit of a drawdown. But as I mentioned earlier, I don't really care about that little drawdown. Let's take a look at Euro USD. Coming up, that coming up is not good for us, but the Euro JPY also pushing up, which is good for us. So it's kind of a so-so game. And in my opinion, it wouldn't just continue to push up on Euro USD. It might do it on Euro JPY. You'll see tomorrow. I'm either wrong. It's just a guess, okay? And it's a guess that I put money in, actually. So we'll see tomorrow. I think the 30 minutes and 1 hour or even 3 hour DMA is gonna hold the Euro USD, while the same thing will push the Euro JPY up there, if you know what I mean. And on USD CHF also, I'm not really worried. The reason I'm not worried is because the DMA and levels are right here. So it's just a little retracement. We've been sitting in this trade since Monday. Not gonna be, you can see it here the day before. Push down, break the DMA, came right back up. Again, push DMA, break DMA, come back up. Same thing. It can consolidate a little bit around here. So that is it, guys, for today's session. We took 2 trades live. Both of them are in drawdown, and the 2 trade from the 2 previous days are in profit. So let's hope that it's gonna work out to our favor, and if not, it's all good. We'll see how we can make it back later. Thank you, guys. US30 hit that level just right now. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure to like the stream. Liking the stream will help me fight this drawdown better. Alright guys. Oh, I didn't change it to this one. Thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time.